Hello, my friends. A lot of you have told me you want to get certified, but come on now. Let me show you how to get rid of that unsightly word. The way to get rid of that unsightly word is to remember that you absolutely can and should get certified because no one knows the future, one. And two, what we know today shows us that the PMP exam is the #1 certification for project management in the world that has a track record of helping you get out from under the rubble and get to the top to at least be noticed and then chosen if you're able to stand out further. But it all starts from you getting certified. So look, you need to get your mindset aligned. You've got skin in the game already. And I'm talking to those students who have already started the journey with me, maybe with someone else. You have skin in the game and you need to finish your journey to attain that certification called the PMP exam. Okay. I know some of you have fallen off the wagon. This particular session is meant to propel you to get it done. No excuses, no namby-pamby crying about the size of the PMBOK guide or the size of the syllabus, etc., etc. So here's the first thing you need to do right now. As you're hearing the sound of my voice, you need to decide to embark on the journey again. Some of you are getting back on the horse. You've been off for a month. Some of you, you let 2021 just creep in with all of its work and all of its distractions. And now you're so far flung off the horse, you don't even know what to do. But decide, I will get back on the horse now. Not after this, but now. I want you to decide. Now I'm going back on the horse. Fail is going to help me get back on the horse now. Decide that. Okay. Now we're going to get back on the horse. Very simply, let me help you re-navigate your way. Remember where we're going to PMP exam excellence. One of the stepping stones to get in there is to remember the PMBOK guide and the PMI is your friend. That's the first thing I want you to remember. PMI is my friend. PMI is a body of people just like me. Once I get certified, I'm going to be able to further tap into the benefits of being certified. All right, so you've got skin in the game, but you are on a wise journey. This is not just some random thought to get certified. No, there's skin in the game, but there's also a huge rewards to claim. Just remember that. Okay. Next thing to think about. It's very simple. In the world of the PMI, we have two big buckets, and one bucket is predominantly agile. Yes, the world has changed, and now this book right here, the Agile Practice Guide, see it? See its mugshot? It's going to help you firm up your understanding of the world of Agile, okay? Now, let me guide you, let me give you targets for the Agile piece, okay? I would like you in the first week of you getting back on the horse with me to tackle pages 1 to 13 of this book, okay? I want you to commit to it, all right? Let's commit to it. This is week 1. I want you to read pages 1 to 13 of the Agile Practice Guide, okay? Week 1, day 1. I'm being very specific, all right? Let's move on to week 1, day 2. So I've only asked you to read 13 pages. That's not insurmountable. Week 1, day 2, I would like you to read pages 14 all the way to 30. 16 pages of the Agile Practice Guide. I know you can do that. Day 3, I want you to again pick up from where you stopped, read from page 31 all the way to just shy of one of my favorite pages, page 47. Another 16 pages. Day 4, I want you to read from page 48. Now, this is getting into one of my favorite zones in this book, but I want you to read 48 all the way to 70, 22 pages. Day 5, I want you to read from page 71 all the way to 84. And day 6, I want you to read from page 85 all the way to 99. And if you get to page 99, you realize that we have one final day, day 7. And on day 7, you are going to read the remainder of the relevant parts of this book. And that is going to be from page 100, thereabouts. And I want you to read it all the way to the end of those frameworks that we have. We have some good examples there. I want you to read page 100. It's a very easy read, trust me. You're going to be able to skip over some things. So when you get to page 114, take a break, skip the contributors and the reviewers, of course, not tested on the exam. But then I want you to begin reading from page 119 about tailoring. Some really great content there. You're going to get to the usability filter questions. They're very easy to understand. You're going to get to case studies regarding that questionnaire for Agile, and you're going to read another 19 pages and get to page 138. And when you get there, my friends, you, in 7 days, would have read the Agile Practice Guide. A lot of you are avoiding reading the Agile Practice Guide. Don't do it. Read it. Let this be the first step of getting on the wagon. Now, do you need help? Do you need a daily curriculum to get there? Because I would be more than happy to have a paid daily curriculum for this. What would you like to do? Would you like to meet with me for an hour a day for 7 days? Challenge yourself to get this done? If you are keen on such a curriculum at low cost, low risk, why don't you drop a comment below and say, yes, I need help. I need help in getting the Agile Practice Guide under my belt. I'm curious if there's demand for it. I'm going to put together a very low cost curriculum to help those of you that need to get back on the wagon with the Agile Practice Guide. Okay? Now, some of you are self-motivated. All you need is a screenshot of what I have up here. You're like, no, Phil, I got it. I can do it on my own. Okay, that's good. Go for it. Go for it. This is a plan for you to get the Agile Practice Guide down. Very straightforward plan. I've done all the heavy lifting for you. So this is all week 1, right? Week 1, Agile Practice Guide. Okay. Let's talk about week 2. Now for week 2, I am going to show you a plan that I put together for my students who are on our course. In fact, if you go to agileprinciple.com, you see that course that my students took on Agile. put together by my buddy Roy. Very solid course. But this is what I want you to do for week 2. Week 2, just spend time going over all the videos, all the videos, all the videos. Okay, so I'm going to show you which videos I'm talking about. Well, the videos, they cover the Agile basics, the manifesto, core pillars of Agile, a lot of stuff about Agile, you see? Agile as a way of thinking, the 353 of Scrum, all of these are in the videos. Watch these videos. And if you don't have access to the videos, read these up. That's why I'm showing them to you in the video. Rewind, make sure that you got these topics down. Okay? There's a lot of stuff. You see over 80 different items, read them. All right? So get that down. And then week 3, I'm giving you a different timetable here. So I know some of you have got the Excel sheet I'm showing you. Those of you that are students, that's a different curriculum. But I showed you that list so that you know in week 2, I need you to nail Agile down completely. Week 3. Week 3, I'm going to give you a different curriculum here. Week 3, you need to start working PMBOK guide content. All right. So when I say the PMBOK guide, what I'm asking you to do is get the 5 process groups down at a high level, then get into the knowledge areas, all 10 of them, and begin covering, watch this, every day, there's no reason, 0, why you cannot cover one knowledge area daily. There is no reason, 0, why you cannot cover one knowledge area daily. Why not? You should be able to do that. So I challenge you. One knowledge area a day, because you've already been for training. Lots of you I'm talking to, you've been for training with me. This is not your first rodeo. You've been through it before. You know the drill. This is catch-up work. And if you put in 2 to 3 hours a day and cover one knowledge area a day, you'll be all right. That's what I want you to do. Week 3, PMBOK guide. PMBOK guide stuff. And I want you to do this week 3 and week 4. So this is what it's going to look like. I challenge you to do this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday, I want you to start off with integration because it's a beast and it's important. 2, Tuesday, I want you to hit scope. Wednesday, I want you to hit schedule. Friday, I want you to hit cost. There's a reason why we need to do these like this. They are all very closely, tightly linked. Get into the momentum and smack them in the jaw one time, move on. All right? That is week 3. Keep in mind, this is week 3. Week 4. What do I want you to do? Same strategy. I want you to work on quality on Monday. A Tuesday, work on resources. Wednesday, work on communications. Thursday, work on risk. Friday, I want you to work on the double whammy. And if you want to spread these out, that's fine. But on Friday, if you could cover 7 on Thursday, you can cover 7 on Friday. On the last day, I want you to cover the 3 in procurement. And I also want you to cover the 4 in stakeholder. Someone says it's not fair. Why 2 on that day? Stakeholder has very little original stuff. You have the stakeholder register, power interest grid, influence impact grid, and the SEAM, the stakeholder engagement assessment matrix, and that's it. So this is my view of the world, right? My view of the world: week 1, Agile; week 2, deeper focus on Agile. Get it? Week 1 is predominantly the Agile practice guide. Week 2, deeper Agile, watch the videos. And we're talking about the videos on one of our Agile courses, agileprinciple.com. Okay. Week 3 and 4 is going deeper into the PMBOK guide, watching videos, taking quizzes, reading books that help get you solid in this. And in those 4 weeks, my friends, you will get to the point where you are a lot more comfortable with this content. So much more comfortable. Okay. Again, the Agile practice guide needs to come first and then build on it. And I'm speaking specifically, those of you who have been for training, you feel you've fallen off, do this. Yesterday, I put out a video, a 1-hour video on the Agile practice guide to get you immersed. I'm always thinking about you. How can I help you? How can I help get you to dry land quick? That's why I put that out. Okay. Do I need to make this any clearer? Perhaps I do. All right. Let me attempt to make this even clearer, because I know some of you need some additional clarification. Okay. So I'm going to the section where I talked about the PMBOK guide one more time. Okay. Week 3 and 4 is PMBOK guide. Week 1 and 2 is Agile practice guide. On week 3 and 4, I expect you to do things like watch the videos in the learning management system, listen to the audio for the project management audio digest, okay? And take quizzes. Take quizzes on those knowledge areas. That's what I expect you to do. And I guarantee you, my friends, if you follow the process, follow what I'm asking you to do, using our learning management system on Praizion.com and all this other stuff, your Agile practice guide, not forgetting your PMBOK guide. I know a lot of people, they think they don't need to read this anymore. They're wrong. Get them down. Both of these things are going to help you on your exam. All right. For those who are wondering, okay, Phil, I've got all of this stuff, but I still don't know where to start. I still don't know when you talk about videos, which videos. Go on down to the Praizion website. It's PRAIZION.com. When you get to Praizion.com, and just look for a link below. We usually have a link below the videos. When you get to Praizion.com, you want to click on PMP Exam Prep Camp, on demand, self-study. Because I know a lot of you, you just want to study in self-study mode. Well, this would be a course to come on because it maps directly back to what I'm showing you. You're going to get good coaching and training in Agile that covers so many topics that you see here from my buddy Roy. You're going to get great training in the PMBOK guide. And guess what? You're also going to get great training that covers the basics, the building blocks talked about in the PMP exam content outline. And you're going to get them task by task on top of everything else I've shown you. So this course right here, right? This on-demand course, I'm telling you, it will get you to the finish line in a very practical, pragmatic, expedient fashion. Something else that you're going to get if you sign up for that program I just showed you is audio. I mean, a lot of audio. In that audio program, we have 20 hours and we're covering every process. Think about it, 20 hours. That is a boatload of stuff. So if that sounds like something you want to take advantage of, go on down to praizion.com and you can see that way, that's the spelling for Praizion, Praizion.com. Sign up. Look forward to seeing you. If your exam is in a few hours, or maybe even tomorrow, I wish you all the very best. Just remember, you can do this. Take a look at some of our videos about the exam, your exam being tomorrow or in a week, and I hope those also help you. All right? Those of you on the journey, let's see some activity from you. Traction for action. Thank you very much. Speak to you soon.